Hello everyone, this is Foxhound coming back again with a different video. Today I'm actually going to play a little bit of Metalstorm. And does that mean I'm going to stop on modern warships? Absolutely not. But I had to make this video because, well, most of my subscribers, of course, like planes. This game is all about planes, literally all about planes. It's a 5 versus 5 against planes, and you have different things about this that you can unlock planes, and then you pretty much go up in the ranking. What I like about this game in particular is that I notice, Modern Warships, you do feel when someone has better equipment and it was behind the paywall. In this one, you can technically get all planes just for free, literally. Battle Pass is £7, so that is way cheaper as well. But let's not talk about that. Let's go about a little bit of gameplay. So why did I say to make a video about this? Because I actually have been finding myself enjoying it quite a bit. As you can see, this has been 2 weeks of me playing the thing, and I already have most of my planes on gold. And yes, on ranked, technically you win by number of trophies that you win. So it's not like you grab one plane and you stick to that and you go all the way to rank. No, you have to win trophies, and you can win trophies with all of your planes. So technically, the more planes you have, the more trophies you can get. But I think, again, the nature of this is that, yeah, it is just a good game. But of course, you can leave me in the comments what you guys think. They have 2 modes. One is air superiority, which you can capture points, and the longer you capture these points, the more points you get, up to 200. The other one is a standard pretty much 5 versus 5 team match, that match, and yeah, it's actually pretty good. Funny story enough, because maps are locked. What does it mean like by locked? You cannot, the maps do not change. I mean, they do change, but they stick for quite some time. For example, around 30 minutes. No, I think it's less, 10 minutes. I'm gonna put it like that. I don't quite remember the number. But you can, by all means, have a map that they're going to play multiple times before you switch to the next one. In this game, of course, you have missiles, you have cannons. This plane in particular does not have missiles. Well, it has missiles, but you have to target them manually. And yes, this is considered to be one of the best planes in the game. However, you need to have the skill to use it. And that's another thing as well. This game requires skill, which is a good thing. Yeah, so it's not on the amount of wallet you have, it's literally on the skill that you have. But bear in mind, of course, some people may have some advantage if they have some sort of equipment that enables them to do so. As you know, this can be played on computer, on PC. So of course, it's easier to play with a mouse and keyboard than just with your cell phone. But you can, of course, you can play. I am right now playing with mobile just in case. It's not such a major thing, but it's there. It makes the game better if you play with a computer. But by all means, on mobile, I have been playing this all the way on mobile. So right now, just in case you may think like, but Foxhound, what do you mention about the controllers and things like that? Because I am actually using a game sir. So yeah, this is just a controller that you attach to your phone, and then it works. And it does, in planes like this, that requires to do manual throws, let's put it this way, it absolutely and utterly, let's put it this way, makes it better. Well, but again, it all depends on opinion. Remember, I have been playing this game only for 2 weeks. Nothing in particular. I am by all means not a master in this game. There are so many things to consider: dogfights, how to target things. And in this particular match, of course, it's more about getting all the points that you need. Maybe because I'm commenting, I'm doing not as usual, but that's okay. That is completely fine. On the top right side, you can see you have killed someone. So you see I killed someone using a missile. So I'm going to play another couple of 2 matches over here. And then I'm going to leave you with that. If I see that viewers will like this type of comments, this type of gameplay or about this game, more than happy to do so, because there are so many things that when you start playing, things that you should avoid. So for example, don't upgrade the planes up to 7, more than 7. Reason being is that you can unlock abilities with planes that have 8 or more, and it's easier if you have only one plane with more than level 7 in order to unlock his ability. So yeah, that's the thing. As you can see, the notification of here just shows when you are being shot by a missile, and of course you have to evade. In this particular case, I am not that stressed, because even though it is... Oh, and yes, so just in case, all matches are ranked. Of course you can play against the computer, and that's the thing. When you start playing, most of the time you're going to be playing against AI, but then you are going to find more players, obviously, because they want to enjoy the game. So yeah, it is actually very, very good. So now that we have covered the basics, of course I'm just going to do a little bit more commentary on what's going on in front of me, right? So, well, first of all, this match is going to be a lose, and again, that's okay. I am taking this match just as an opportunity to tell you about the game, yeah? So I was not trying too hard on this one. But yeah, at the end, of course, you get results over here, tells you how many times you died. If there's not an amount of lives, yeah, you can die as many times, but obviously you don't want to do that. You want to make sure to kill more, in contrast to how much you die, obviously. This allows you to unlock planes, which is very useful. Let's go to a second match over here. Again, I am not so worried, because I'm just using this as an example. I just unlocked the farmer. On the top, it shows how many trophies you have. But usually things start to get rough when you start getting 600, because that's the limit. This is the PvP. As soon as you pass a certain amount of cups, you are going to get ace coin rewards that you can use into the shop for free again. So all these are the ships that the ships, the planes that I have. And yes, I just unlocked this one, so that's why I am deciding to do this video with it, so I don't have to stress too much if I lose or win or whatever. Don't take my word into account. I have won multiple matches, MVP on top of that. So yeah, don't take this first gameplay as a grain of salt. Please remember, leave in the comments what you think about this game. Is this something they will enjoy watching? Because actually I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Especially I would like to unlock the Tomcat, F-14 Tomcat. I really love that plane. You can attack from afar and everything, so it's an interceptor. That's the objective in life, and of course the next plane that I'm going to unlock is considered one, if not one of the best planes of the game. So yes, I'm really looking forward for that as well. So let's go into the second match over here. Of course, again, the objective in this particular type of match is again to control these points as much as possible, right? We're going to start killing a couple of people over here. You can speed up if someone is aiming their guns at me, but they're deciding to kill me, so that is okay. You're going to notice when you're dealing with a computer, you notice straight away that because it's easier for you to win. Otherwise, most of the times you're going to be dealing with players. This one I'm suspecting that it's players, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, but I'm going to start doing some damage. Someone is behind me. You also have the map obviously, so you can see someone shooting a missile, you can evade, you can decide to go up, down. Again, this game has multiple controllers. It's not like it's extremely complex or anything like that. It's actually fairly simple, but you can choose many ways to play the game control wise. But I can more than happy to explain that if of course you would like to see more of this. So now that we have that, I guess we are going to focus more on the game. So this type of plane is focused more on head-on assaults. As you can see, you over here, if you manage to land this manual missile, because usually you have missiles that seek, yeah, based on the heat of the plane. This is the only missile of the game that is manual, and extremely manual, if I may say so myself. It goes where you are pointing the plane. So again, it's very, very unique. Maybe I should have used another plane that uses a more standard type of equipment, but that's okay. So, well, that guy evaded, but that's okay, because again, the objective over here is to win points. So I'm not going to waste my time on that. But I'm going to protect this point as much as possible. It seems it's going to be a smooth win over here. Yeah. And yeah, and that is pretty much the whole thing. So I recommend you to try it. Remember, I just got my press account on Modern Warships. So of course I'm going to continue doing videos over there. Obviously it's my main account, that's the reason of the channel. But again, I'm just putting this just for the benefit of the doubt, right? If you guys would like to have that. That was a lot of kills actually. That was a lot of kills. Usually in a match like this, you will say like, again, if it's a, you know, like a team deathmatch, like this is not it. You just want to, if you start playing, make your team a favor, just try not to die as much as you kill. It's completely fine if you just kill 3 planes on a game, yeah, and you died once. Completely fine in order to continue going up, yeah, because a win at the end of the game is a win. So yeah, that was very good. This is the G35 Draken. I guess what the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to show over here. Let's go over here, victory and everything. If you type on the right side on top of the names, you can tell if you are playing against people or bots. These are bots. But that's again completely okay, because as I mentioned, in the lower ranks as I am right now, usually they will throw bots at you every now and then. Yeah, but then afterwards you of course you play against players all the time. Hangar. Okay, so this is when you lock planes, and this is pretty much all the different planes that you have on the game. If for some reason you decide to play it, this is what you start on. They will force you to get this one, no way around it, and then you can get to choose, which I recommend Mirage. I recommend again Hawk, and I definitely recommend Farmer. MiG is nice, very nice to play. With these anti-flares. Mirage, considered one of the fastest planes of the game. But again, you have so many, and I'm just going to show you what I'm going to aim for. This beautiful thing, Tomcat, a wonderful plane, interceptor that allows you to attack from afar, and of course, this is considered possibly one of the best planes of the game, maybe even the second. This is going to be my next one right here. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. You can leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't worry, by all means, the channel is mainly on Modern Warships, but again, just in case, I am throwing this in case you are interested. Well, thank you very much, everyone. This is Foxhound signing off. Have a good day, everyone.